Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Dominique. Before we get into this video, please make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell button so you'll be notified when I post a new video. I have another hair video, another first time doing something. As you can tell by the title, this is a faux lock tutorial. Not really a tutorial because this is my first time doing it. I mean, I feel like I know what I'm doing. If you haven't seen already, I did do a box braid tutorial. My first time doing my own box braids. It would be up here. And yeah, let's just get straight into the video. I tried doing this hairstyle. It wasn't looking too hot. Like, it was a fail, and that's why I'm doing this way. So the hair that I'm using is by Bomba, Dreadlocks, FAUX LOCS Soul African Roots Braid Collection. I got the color 1B, and this is how it looks. I think it's an 18-inch, if I remember. You can get this anywhere. I got mine from Amazon because it was just cheaper. Like, it's technically the same price on each website, but it's like shipping costs. It was making it more. So I just got it off of Amazon and got shipped in like 2 days. Under my boot that I barely have. I'm standing on my tippy toes. I'm kind of short. So it comes like right here, if y'all can see. But I'm also going to extend them because I want them long, touching my butt. So when people walk by me, I can be like, huh? And hit them like. Okay, what I'm going to do is do braids first with my real hair. You can do the rubber band method like in my box braid tutorials. Like you can do parts and then rubber band and then braid it. But I don't know if I'm going to do all that. I think I'm going to just start braiding because it's not necessary. I'm going to go ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and start my braiding my hair, and I'm going to get back to y'all once I'm finished. I have a total of 28 braids, I think. I kind of got hang time. Even though I look like, what's the rapper name? I have it on the screen somewhere how I look. I just gotta add the beads. So don't try to come for me in the comments. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day. Once you get the hang of it, it's like you'll start doing it fast. But I feel like it probably took me about 2.5, 3 hours, not counting my little break. So it's really like not that hard to do. And this is what they're looking like so far. I can't even get the whole thing in the camera. Yeah, they long. And I like how some of them are not all the same length because it makes it look more natural. Yeah, they're like really long, and once again, 5.5. The longest one comes to like my knee, literally. And my parts look better than my box braid video, but they still kind of not perfect. So these faux locks are pre-looped, meaning it's already looped for you. So you get the little loop, you just slide it on through, attach the loop to the hook, close the hook, bring it through the braid, take the faux lock and the braid through the loop, the loop-booty loop. And you're gonna tie it. It doesn't really get that tight, but just make sure it's secure. So this part is the most important part. So you're gonna try to find where the twist or the lock is turning, if that makes sense, which way it's rotating. You're gonna untwist it, and whichever way it's like rotating, you're gonna basically wrap it around the braid, if that makes sense. And each time you twist, I think I did it the wrong way. It takes a few tries, but it's okay. And each time you wrap it around, you want to open the lock. So you make sure it's actually wrapping the braid and not just, you don't want to twist the braid in the lock. You want to actually wrap the lock around the braid. And honestly, some of my braids aren't all the way covered, and it's okay. Like, nobody gonna be really up in your hair. Like, it's not that deep. Now I just kind of like scrunch it up, and there you have it, a lock. Gotta play around with it, make sure the braid is covered. And yeah, oh, and that's what you don't want to do, is pull it like that. Okay, start that over. Here we go. Here we go. That's why it's important to actually wrap it around. And there you have it, your faux lock. Like I said, this one is 18 inches, and I want them long, so I'm gonna take another faux lock. Oh, and I did also use all 4 packs. I didn't really have to, but I kept messing up on a few locks. I had to keep like starting over, and some of the faux locks got ruined in the process of that. So yeah, I only have like enough for this, so hopefully I don't mess up these, because this is it. You're gonna untie. You don't have to untie like too much or far up, just enough that you could tie the faux lock. Now, when I was doing these, at first I was untwisting the whole faux lock and then like wrapping it back around, but that's when like it kept messing up and I just didn't have time, so I didn't fully unravel the whole faux lock, but you can. but I just unravel it like just a little bit, if that makes sense. You're gonna take the faux lock, take the loop, unravel it a little bit, place the loop or the top of the loop in between the tie knot thing. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. And you're gonna tie it a few times. See that? And then what I do is twist the knot or the 2 strands and make that back into a coil. Take one side and wrap it around the loop. So then you have just 2 sections again. And I just take the other side and try to cover that as best as possible. And once again, it don't have to be perfect, and I kind of like that one. Some of them are kind of like chunky in some parts, because I know with real locks that's called budding, I believe, like when your lock is actually starting to lock. So I think it's kind of like, it really looks natural. But I'm just going to keep wrapping the other side around the previous side. You see that? And you really have to play around with it, because like I said, usually I'll unravel this whole thing and I just wrap it around. But since I didn't do that, like, you see how it's like this space, you just got to keep playing around with it and try to get it back to how it was. So then that's how you extend your faux lock. And then what I do, because I know once you unravel it, it start getting chunkier. So what I do, I just go in and like kind of pull apart the rest of the faux lock, so everything could be like one size at least. And I think the frizzier the better, because you see how this is more uniform and then this is more like frizzy. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
So there you have it, the faux lock. Huh? Huh? What? Y'all see? Hold on. Just in case somebody tried dumb. I did is probably the easiest, most convenient, fastest, cuter way. It's lightweight, it don't feel heavy. You might have to go back and like, I would say it's not as secure. Like, it's secure, but as in like hiding your braids, it, like some of them are like kind of coming out, like this one in the back. But to be honest, this is not going to stay in for too long. It's just until my birthday, which is February 5th. If you are trying to make it last for a longer time, I would suggest doing like the original way, like actually braiding your hair with connect along hair and then getting like marley hair and wrapping it around, because that's more secure. But if you just need something real quick, something cute and simple, I would do this, because nobody got time to be sitting there all long. But it's not going to slide out because you did tie the faux lock and the braid together. So don't be nervous, y'all. You're not going to be that girl where your braid sliding out and laying on the floor. And yeah, this is it. Ooh, I kind of like it like this beside.